Hey, welcome to MULLEN'S Stock. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. And also remember that this is not a financial advice video. I will tell you about the latest Form 13G that has been submitted and its connection with Mullen. What does it mean? What kind of information does it provide? And what can be inferred from it? But first, let's discuss. Overall, these shares approximately represent a 5% ownership stake in Mullen. The filing date for this is September 13th, but the challenge with the 13G form is that the exact date of this transaction is unclear. As you can see, the 13G is typically submitted within 45 days after the end of the year, or the first time it exceeds 10%, but it was not filed initially. Therefore, given the 5% ownership stake, the transaction date is uncertain. However, these are just set deadlines, and it could have been submitted at any time, perhaps within 2 days or even within a day. Making it when I first saw it, it reminded me of something important for a new investor in this time frame, after the reverse stock split. There have often been days here when, in the last 5 or 10 minutes of the trading day, it inexplicably hovered around the $1 mark. David had mentioned this. Difficult to determine the exact date. David and his associates posted on Twitter that they had extended a big invitation to their friends to buy Mullen, and this had evidently driven Mullen shares above $1. Likely to comply with NASDAQ regulations. We know the outcome of this now, but it seems David may have succeeded in bringing in new investors, judging by the numerous comments. Currently, this filing was made on September 13th, so it's quite intriguing. I can't understand why David is connected with a Taiwanese institution, but some comments make that clear. Elmer mentioned that the company has made 2 announcements for a $25 million buyback, and this is one of them. I'm not sure about this myself. As if Mullen wanted to buy back, why would they seek support from a Taiwanese company? So from this perspective, it might be a positive sign that new investors are coming into Mullen, and perhaps more will follow. As stated in the tweet, especially by this time, it might be quite challenging. David indicated that many of his friends had invested in Mullen to boost the stock price. So whatever this company or entity you want to call it, it's quite intriguing. It seems they have several ETF. But it doesn't disclose the dollar value and how each fund is managed. There doesn't seem to be any clear evidence of who's investing in Mullen. In this situation, another layer seems to be added. However, at this stage, I believe there is a significant opportunity for new investors to get involved, and during that time, it briefly went above $1 for almost 3 days. This could mean that during the time when there were 13G filings, there might be even more 13G filings from those who invested at that time, after the reverse stock split when short sellers decided to drive Mullen down. Do you think it's a good or bad thing that this Taiwanese company is investing in Mullen? What are your thoughts on this? Guys, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about Mullen stock? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.